Happy 45th birthday to legendary actor and comedian Kel Mitchell. Ah, here it goes. Happy heavenly birthday to late game show host Regis Philippin. Happy birthday to Tim Burton. X-Men 1991 back again with another video. Before I get started, and happy birthday to the late Crash Holly and Billy Ray Cyrus. Before I get started with this rant, I got some breaking news. I know y'all saw my community post from yesterday. I'm so fucking lost for words right now. We lost not one but two wrestlers this week. Wednesday we lost WWE Hall of Famer Terry Funk. And now, yesterday we lost former WWE superstar Wyndham Rotunda, aka Bray Wyatt. I thought Bray Wyatt's death was a hoax. I thought they was just joking, but it turned out to be real. His death was real. They said that he had COVID earlier this year, and yesterday he died of a heart attack. At 36, that's way too young. That's the same age that young Dolph got shot and killed 2 years ago. That's way too young. Let me see, how did Terry Funk die? But Bray Wyatt, taken away way too fucking early. You know what I'm saying? Taken away way too damn soon. 36 is a really young age. No word on how Terry Funk died, but yeah, his death is unknown at this time. But it's a sad week for us wrestling fans. And I actually like Bray Wyatt. I thought Bray Wyatt had charisma. He could definitely, he had mic skills. He had wrestling in the ring skills. I thought Bray Wyatt should have got the recognition he deserved. They should have gave him a push for the WWE Championship, in my opinion. And pretty much the WWE events has been postponed due to the death of Bray Wyatt. I believe SmackDown is going to air a special celebration for Bray Wyatt tonight. So let's go ahead and bow our heads at a moment of silence for Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt. They're both going to be missed. Rest in peace to Terry Funk. June 30th, 1944 to August 23rd, 2023. And rest in peace to Bray Wyatt. May 23rd, 1987 to August 24th, 2023. And let alone, they both died on Kobe's birthday and Kobe Bryant Day. Anyway, these two will definitely be missed. Thank you. Now, you're probably thinking I was going to do a rant on Kel Mitchell's birthday, but I've already done one on him when he was turning 40. And happy heavenly birthday to Shock G of Digital Underground. Today, he would have been 60. But we're going to talk about these three classic albums. These three classic albums. And also, here's some results of the Astros and the Red Sox. Astros beat the Red Sox on Monday 9-4 and Tuesday 7-3, but they lost to them Wednesday 7-5, and they got embarrassed yesterday 17-1. Astros, I don't know what the hell were y'all thinking, giving up 17 runs yesterday. Just like Mike Henry said, unfucking believable. I just can't believe it. But anyway, let's talk about these three albums. Starting with this one. August 25th, 1998, Lauryn Hill released her solo debut album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, by Columbia Records and Rough House Records. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is a neo-soul and R&B album with some songs based in hip-hop, soul, and reggae. Of course, the album hit number 1 on the Billboard 200 and number 1 on the top R&B/hip-hop albums chart and was certified diamond. The first solo female hip-hop artist to ever go diamond. Nobody could ever do it again. Nobody's buying albums nowadays because some people are trash as shit. With the 3 singles, X Factor, Everything is Everything, and Doo Wop That Thing. Lost Ones is another song I know off the album. And there's 2 hidden tracks. Tell Him and Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. Mary J. Blige, Carlos Santana, and D'Angelo are the only guest appearances on this album. This was also 2 years after the Fugees released their second and final album, The Score. This is definitely hands down a top 3 best hip-hop album of the year 1998. Congrats to Lauryn Hill in 25 years of this album. It's definitely a top 3 best hip-hop album of all time of the year 1998. Now let's talk about this album. Same day, X to the Z Xzibit released his second album, which is my favorite of his, 40 Days and 40 Nights, under RCA Records and Loud Records. The album peaked at number 58 on the Billboard 200 and number 14 on the top R&B/hip-hop albums chart, with the 3 hits: 3 Car Molly, What You See Is What You Get, Los Angeles Times, my all-time favorite, make that 4 singles, Pussy Pop. Guest appearances from Method Man, Jayo Felony, King T, The Alcoholics, King T, and Superfly. Raz Kass and Saphir. This right here is my favorite album from Xzibit. Los Angeles Times got me into this album. I feel like he should have made a music video out of it because it is one of his singles off his album. It's a classic. It's my favorite hip-hop album of the year 1998 and my favorite Xzibit album. I like all his other albums, but this one right here is my favorite from him. Shout out to X to the Z Xzibit. 25 years. Back when Loud Records had good artists. I'm not sure if Loud Records still has the same artists from back then. I got one more album to show y'all. That's also 25. Same day, Jayo Felony released his second album, Whatcha Gonna Do. I believe this was his first and only album under Def Jam Records. The album peaked at number 48 on the Billboard 200 and number 46 on the Billboard 200 and number 8 on the top R&B/hip-hop albums chart. With one of the singles, Needy Greedy, peaking at number 1 on the bubbling under R&B/hip hop songs chart. And the hit single What You Gonna Do was also featured in the soundtrack for the movie Have Plenty. The album was definitely a critical and commercial success. Guest appearances from The West Side Connection, Cocaine, E40, DMX, 8Ball and MJG, Method Man and Redman. About the song What You Gonna Do, originally before DMX, it was going to be Old Dirty Bastard, Method Man and Jayo Felony in that song. But unfortunately, Meth took ODB off the record and they replaced him with DMX. Because one, ODB in his verse was saying some vulgar shit that Jayo Felony couldn't use for it to be played on the radio. And ODB was trying to charge Jayo Felony 20 grand to do a verse on that song. As for Meth, he didn't charge Jayo Felony at all. He was free. And of course, Meth was also an artist that was signed to Def Jam. So they had to get DMX, replace him with ODB. I'm glad they got the remix on here of What You Gonna Do with Redman, Dub C, and Mac 10. It don't matter which one is better. I like both versions, the original and the remix. He should have put Method Man and DMX on the remix. That way the remix would have been dope. Jayo Felony, Method Man and Redman, DMX, Dub C, and Mac 10. But the remix was still good. Salute to Jayo Felony, 25 years of this classic ass album. So that wraps up my rant celebrating 25 years of Lauryn Hill's The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, Xzibit 40 Days and 40 Nights, and Jayo Felony's What You Gonna Do. If you're new here, hit subscribe and hit that notification bell for my next rant. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave your comment down below. Let me see if there's a ruthless aggression era rant I can do later on tonight. Let me see. I believe so. Give me a moment here. I believe so. Yep, I found one. The coach, Jonathan Coachman, wants an apology from Stone Cold Steve Austin from the August 25th, 2003 edition of Raw. That's on tonight. Until then, happy 25th anniversary to these albums. I will post them on my YouTube community posts while I'm uploading this video. Until then, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. No more talk.